Hey everyone, my name is Titanic and welcome back to an episode of Titancraft Season 10. Episode number, God knows how many now. It's a lot. Too many for me to count. Boat can't count anymore. Oh, it's 138. Yeah, We did the Abbott 2 days ago. I know where we are. I'm big brain. I am a big brain boy. I just don't want to be playing Titancraft.
You know where you are,
like,
then where am I?
Okay, let's be real here. This episode is 100% being recorded, even though it's a midday episode. It is 100% being recorded to keep the streak alive, because I do not want to play
It is being recorded so I can go play Terraria.
Both of us.
That is the only reason it is being recorded.
We are here to keep the daily streak alive for you people, and to keep this Titancraft series alive during this time. But we want to play 1.4, and so 1.4 content's going to be flooding on. In fact, by the time this goes live, there should hopefully be a Terraria video or two online already today. If all goes well, there'll be 2 Terraria uploads before the day ends. So it's going to be a fun day. Get ready for that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and do some stuff. So, we're going to work on that stupid tunnel that I complain about every other episode, because I hate it. But we're going to try to do something on it, because we haven't touched it, and I need
Much like my life.
That's dark.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wee.
I swear, he made dad on the phone. I swear if he comes in here. Oh, another favor I promised I'd do for somebody in my audience the other day, because I said I should have background music, because my mic, I turned down the gain on my mic a little bit, but there's been a lot of static in the mic audio recently, and so I'm going to bring my music volume up to 20%, and we're going to see how that is. If it's a little too loud, I'll turn it down, but it's been at 5% so quiet that you never hear it, so we're going to turn music back on for the first time in a long time. I usually play with it off in case I do anything time-lapse related, and then it's just annoying to deal with override editing, and ugh. But we're going to just try it today. If it's a problem, I'll turn it back off. But for now, we're just going to try it.
You don't even want to hear how bad your mic is right now.
Is it really bad?
Oh, it's terrible right now.
Oh, does it have a lot of static?
Static and popping and everything.
Oh, boy. Let's see. I mean, let me turn the gain down a little bit. I can try to reach for the knob. I think it's this one. How quiet am I?
You're good.
Okay, we'll try this. I think I edited the gain. I think. Is the static a little quieter too? I mean, I turned down the gain on the mic a ton, I believe.
There's no popping.
That's a good sign. I don't know what's up with the Yeti again recently. I mean, and it's been under less stress than it was at home. I mean, at home, it was subject to me pounding on my desk and literally bouncing 3 inches off my desk at times. So, I mean, this Yeti gets a lot better treatment at my farm, because I don't want to break this desk. I'm like, this desk is too nice to risk breaking. That one at home, I don't like that desk very much, so it gets the boat boy treatment. Okay, I have an idea for what we're gonna try with a build today. For accents, we're gonna use a combination of blocks that some people would murder me for. We're gonna play with granite and diorite today, because they are the 2 1.8 stones that I've rejected for a while. I mean, granite I usually use only for roads, and I used to use diorite for a bit of everything. Like, I mean, I use it here for the rim of the roof there, but diorite's retexture really upset me, and it's never to me looked as good as it did before the retexture, and that's why you don't see me use it much anymore. But today we're going to make an attempt at using it as a highlighting block down here, because I think it could look really cool as a pattern running along here. So that's what we're gonna try. I just realized, for some reason I was thinking this was an odd number to work with, but hey, we'll try this design and we'll see how it looks. Logan, I might need your input towards the end of the episode.
Okay. Maybe by then I'll have my NAR portal done. No, I should be able to get back to slot.
So that's the real reason you were mining obsidian. You said for no reason. There's a reason.
I suppose. Yeah, you know something. How have I gone this long without a crafting table in the storage room? Oh, that's an annoying enough spot for a crafting table.
Let's see. I need to figure out which way I like this better first.
Upside down.
Okay, the Minecraft music's already getting annoyingly loud. Okay, back down to, we'll try it like at 12%. I don't want it to be, I used to have a lot of problems with some of the earlier videos. I mean, for most of my early time on YouTube, I had music off, actually. But then there was this major point where it was like a battle between what was louder in my videos, me or the music. Alright, I think in this case we'll probably match them. No, they look better if they alternate. In that case, we should flip that side around to give it a fair shot. Make it look a little more like this side. I like this more than that. We're gonna go through and we're gonna replace this and make it look identical and see how that looks. Okay, like this is where we get the big builder's block though, like, because I'm not really sure how to approach doing this one. Okay, that looks cool. And we're gonna do something here in the midsection to make this look cooler. But we got some stuff, we got a concept there, and I think I like it better, yeah, because there's really nothing I'm gonna be able to do with these bottom sections that's gonna match this. So yeah, we're gonna go and dig this out. I'm just gonna start over. Then the rest of the tunnel should fall into place a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna, some people would yell at me because I know I'm gonna have to break these stone blocks later, but I place them back in. I hate having holes when I'm building, even if eventually I'm going to have, like, when I fill in these temporary holes, even though I know I had to break them later again, just to place blocks back there, in the meantime, while I am working down here, it's so annoying to have them that I just fill them in. It's been a habit I've had forever. I don't know if you do that, Logan, but...
If it's annoying, I usually have to do something about it.
It just bothers me. It's, yeah. I don't have like actual OCD, but I mean, it bothers the crap out of me that it's not matching the rest. No gravel. I forgot about the gravel hell over here. Notch wanted eternal suffering when he decided that gravel was going to be a feature. Although, gravel isn't that bad of a feature, so I mean... It's nice for some things. It's just not inconvenient when you're running into it. What? Going on about?
Murder.
Oh, murder. Oh, by the way, speaking of murder and gravity, Chippy, the other day, in Ped and his early access 1.4 stream, literally got killed by sand. And so the meme that sand is overpowered in both games now has even more validity. Why is sand like literally in every game it has gravity? Like sand seems to have gravity in like every game, and it always is deadly.
Always.
Like if you haven't died to sand, you haven't played the game. Sand,
not long enough, at least.
Actually, no, I don't know if I've ever died by sand in Minecraft. I know I've accidentally died to sand in Terraria before. I can say that.
Well, sand is overpowered in Terraria.
Yeah, I mean, you can literally get crushed under an entire desert. One wrong break, and it's game over. You can get pinned under the ocean. Oh, man. I can't even... Worst part, though, is I can't even talk about the Terraria series that are going out right now, because they're going to be so far pre-recorded so quickly that it won't take long, and they're not going to match up what you're seeing on YouTube whatsoever. And even, like, right now, anything we recorded in our multiplayer master mode, you people haven't even seen it unless part 1 goes up before I get this video live, which I think I'm going to upload this video late in the evening, so that episode will hopefully be up. I'm thinking I'm going to try to upload over the course of the day when we're not doing it too much with playing on Worlds, so I'll probably edit while I'm outside, before I go outside, upload while I'm outside, and so there's probably going to be a lot of uploads around 5 or 6 p.m. Central Time, and this will probably go up at like 9 or something, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I haven't quite gotten down what I want to do for a schedule yet, but we'll figure it out. So recording time at 9 minutes so far, roughly. I just started recording at exactly 12:30. I almost at 11. It's even a worse time of day than I thought. I'm not sure what to do with the middle section. Maybe some sort of stair pattern could be cool. I mean, I am definitely struggling down here, though, to figure out what I'm all going to use. I mean, there's going to be people here that might butcher me for throwing in this diorite and andesite here. Not diorite, this diorite and granite here. But, I personally think it looks really cool. It adds because so much of this is stone, it was so bland in color before. I think this is going to make it look a lot better. I hope. I'll have to see when you get to your log if you agree.
Okay. But how soon do you want me to be there?
I mean, how soon do you want to play Terraria?
Okay.
This man, he just knows. Let's see. I wonder if I could dig all.
Hold right click to go faster.
Oh my god.
We don't care about expenses.
Hey, I've been playing Terraria. It could be like that time I played Terraria so much. Like, I came into Minecraft and just kept hitting E all day because I was ready to
I
grapple.
remember that.
I mean...
You were complaining so bad about trying to grapple.
Yeah, and they're... Okay, people might wonder, well, why the hell are you trying to grapple and give like this? When I play Terraria, half the time I use a grappling hook. It's because I'm trying to increase my movement speed. I grapple to get around the world a lot. And so... I was getting very upset. There's a zombie knocking on my door. I heard it from down in the tunnel, and I just came up on the surface just specially to kill him. Because I'm not having him break down my door. Speaking of things...
You need to turn your door inside out.
I need to make my doors like Terraria doors. Because, guess what? 1.4 patch Terraria doors, so now they're like indestructible half the time. I love that so much. So now every other invasion you get isn't going to ruin your life.
Just gonna ruin your life.
Oh boy. Also, I guess the one thing I guess I can actually discuss about the Terraria series we got going recording, is there were some bugs we had late last night. That if you watch the multiplayer series, will come around. I think in episode 4 is when they really. Oh my god, I keep placing in the wrong spot. They really get to their worst in episode 4, and so I still don't know if it's a 1.4 bug or a Steam bug, but judging by the fact that I was lagging as bad as they were in terms of entities glitching around the world, I'm pretty sure it was Steam.
Yeah.
Because if I'm connected to anything, it's gonna be through Steam, and so I think it was Steam to blame for any issues we had last night, but I'm not quite sure. Now, Logan, when you get farther down, you'll be able to see the pattern I have had going. And
yeah, I seen it. I came in for that.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Because it adds color to how much stone there is.
Yeah, it's... Granted, it's an interesting choice, but it adds color from gray, 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 gray.
It occurred to me last night. This idea I just randomly had, I think, last night. I'm like, this could be actually a really cool idea. It's weird that I hadn't thought about this tunnel in a while. I forget what I was doing when this idea popped in my head. That I should try a combination of andesite, not andesite, of granite and diorite. Because the brown sticks out so much. I mean, it's not even really pure brown. I mean, you can tell that it's a mixture of colors besides just straight up brown.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, brown inherently isn't... Brown itself kind of is a unique color because it's basically based on other colors. I mean, how would you even make brown? I mean, isn't it like just orange and black, basically? Like, how do you make brown? I honestly don't know. I mean, because brown is kind of the closest main color I can think of to brown is orange.
Brown is purple and yellow.
Really?
Blue and orange, or red and green.
Interesting.
It's poop.
It's poop. But yeah, I think that it looks good. It pops out a lot better, doesn't it?
Hey Titanic, I know how you make brown.
Hmm.
Give me a half hour, I'll be back with some brown.
Oh no. Just
It's
take
a little smelly though.
Make a stop at Taco Bell.
Oh, that won't be brown no more.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Disturbing thoughts with Logan.
Oh yeah. It's hard to discuss to me, but the thought of diarrhea. Ugh. Please no.
It's hard to discuss you, but I do it quite well.
Yeah, there's a few things that they'll really cross the line for me. Like, I'm not fazed by a lot of things, but one thing that I hate, absolutely hate, is when it comes to working with animals. I hate being the one to make them squeal, like in terms of like doing actual things besides carrying a pig by their hind legs. That squeal is just because he's just mad at me. He's not gonna die from that. But you know, like when you're cutting the balls off a pig, yeah, I feel for that guy. I have a hard time with that. Or sticking any needle in any animal for a shot, because both boy don't go well with needles. And so
I have no soul. I have murdered too many.
Like, I literally hate...
What the fuck?
I hate vaccines, what?
My graph soul fucking dripping with player render distance.
Oh my god, I see you. And now I don't. Oh my god.
This is like fucking horror movie.
Hey, Logan.
What?
Do me a major favor.
What?
Can you come to my storage room and quickly give me a another stack of granite? Because I'm out.
Yeah.
I want to finish this for the pattern we got. I mean, it is going to end up actually being a pretty productive episode for being less than 20 minutes of what it's going to turn out to be. But I mean, we actually got a good chunk of the tunnel done. I mean, I'm thinking now, and when Long gets back down here, we'll discuss it about how I can I have a few ideas now for what we can do with the sidebars that are left. I mean, we can go with
granite.
We can go with boring, or we can go with exotic. Exotic.
Just one stack.
Yeah. Because I don't know, an exotic tunnel could be cool. Because that'd be costly.
Let's put diamond blocks in it.
Okay, you know what I'm thinking?
What?
So you know how now we have that gap between the two block gap between the two layers we've been adding?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to my episode of Ever Joined. Well, that gap is obviously an issue that needs to be filled in because it's ugly right now. Well,
yeah.
There's a few options I have in my mind. One is that we could just simply go through and we could do some stairs that are facing each other, so it just has like an indentation. That's one idea I've had. The other idea that is much more signature of a boat build is that I would have some like railing here, and behind it would be either a water curtain or a lava curtain. Probably lava because you're right under my hell house. Like,
what about? Would it be too much 1.8 stones if we did diorite stairs and granite stairs?
Yeah, I think so. It would be an eyesore. I'd get complaints about that. I would complain about that. I know these blocks too well. I can deal with them in moderation, but that would be a monstrosity. I mean, I guess if we used unpolished, maybe there would be a shot at it, but if we did everything polished, no. Actually, that's it. That's an idea. Actually, no. Because okay, my idea for a second was it's Trevor. My idea for a second was to put granite stairs, like unpolished granite here, unpolished diorite here, and like for stairs. But you know what that's gonna turn into?
What?
You're gonna walk down. It's gonna be only pillars, and that's exactly what I've been trying to avoid with this build. Coffee, is this a gift sent from the gods? Yes, it is, Trevor. It is. It's a beautiful gift.
So it's something I can't say on YouTube. But...
Oh boy. But yeah, I think that's actually gonna do it for. I think that's gonna.
Oh wait, never mind. That's a gift sent from hell.
Oh no. The other thing I meant to figure out how to design is this. I mean, this tunnel is such a headache because I don't know what I'm doing with it at all. Like, any idea I had in my brain when I started with it, I abandoned pretty quickly, and so might have been a bad idea to stray from that. But well, we'll pay the price of it later on, I guess. Let's go clean up my inventory.
Chickens were murdered.
So, in the next episode, what are we gonna do? Probably work on that tunnel, to be honest, and see if we can keep having some more trial designs. I'm actually quite.
We're gonna murder chickens.
Oh my God, Logan. And then.
Not children.
Oh no. Hi, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
And then
Hello.
we might. I don't know. If we don't work on the tunnel, we'll work on something else around spawn. Obviously, I've been talking about it for weeks, and I mentioned in the last episode, and obviously the opening of this intro. I'm very much invested right now in playing Terraria 1.1. I'm also really busy IRL. This is a time when I would rather take a break from Minecraft than play Minecraft. But we are 130. We are. This is. Oh my God, Logan. We are now on the 130th day of a daily streak that I do not want to blow. And so.
What do you mean? We're on the 13,252nd day.
Not quite.
Ha! That's funny.
But.
No, we are on the 13,252nd day.
In IRL time, Ducky.
No, not IRL time.
What are you going on about?
Is Minecraft not real to you? Does the magic not exist for you? Heresy.
Do you not have the magic of the Minecraft day?
Tisk tisk.
But yeah, I mean, this daily streak is getting up there. Obviously, I really do not want to mess it up now, and we've gotten close. I mean, the one time technically it was a few minutes after midnight when I got an upload out because the YouTube was slow. But technically, based on time zone rules from when I uploaded the first episode, technically the daily streak never ended, and I'm gonna consider it alive because it was so close and it was a YouTube error, not my own. YouTube took 3 times as long as it had been to upload a video that was shorter than I had been uploading. and so I kind of got scammed by YouTube that night. So I consider the daily streak to be alive and well. Not well, it's alive. It's
slowly dying.
I mean,
What the fuck?
I think
Like
I've
my
discussed.
mom.
Oh my god, she's not slowly dying. She's just dead. But god damn it, what I
That
did.
is the longest tunnel to a minecon tower I have ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I had to stuff something in that corner of the base, and I wanted to put it up over the waterfall. So yeah, it's a.
I'm not talking about the tower. I'm talking about the entrance to the tower.
I know. But yeah,
And this is a very login tunnel.
I mean, you know why it's like this?
Why?
Because no one's gonna come up here, and it's a fortress entrance. It's so boring. I had no interest in making it detailed. But yeah, I actually am really happy with how this main tunnel here looks. Yeah, well, we'll go in my office to end off an episode. You know what? We don't use the office ever.
And I'll be back.
Okay. God, his phone was perfectly in sync with the music just for a second. But so as we wrap up here, I do want to just say we're gonna try to keep the day of the streak alive. Obviously, it's not gonna be an easy one. We're gonna try to find stuff to do. I'm really hoping in June, without the worries of school, I'm going to be able to find a day or two every week to binge record the series and keep it up. Because ironically, it's kind of inconvenient. The time I plan to start lowering the frequency of these episodes is about timed with where the main hype of 1.4 is going to start lowering. And so, I mean, it's going to be a weird time where the channel's probably going to slow down in the latter half of summer. I mean, I'll probably return doing live streams on Terraria a lot more towards the end of summer, I'm thinking right now. And who knows, maybe I'll even start streaming TC again. I haven't done that in a while. Although if I stream TC, that might be a Twitch thing. I don't know if I'll stream Titancraft on YouTube, just for the sake of not conflicting episode numbers. Or we'll have a separate live stream series just for Titancraft, because I don't want to mess with the episode numbers this time around. It's so annoying to do live stream episodes. There's all sorts of problems with it. But I guess thanks everyone that joined today. Special thanks to Logan for taking the time to hop on and do some stuff. And I guess hi Trevor for
Hello.
jumping off from the abyss and joining us for a little bit here before we dive into the realm of Terraria and I get to editing, so that way I can try to get a bunch of videos out today. Obviously, this is probably going out at like 10 or 11 p.m. more than likely, and it's going to be the last video of 3 today. Tomorrow, it'll probably be a 2 upload day, and then from starting tomorrow and onwards, every single day, if it goes well, we'll have 2 videos. One Titancraft and one Terraria video. Likely I'm going to try to get in the habit that Terraria goes up probably in the morning, and Titancraft, because I'm just notoriously bad at recording until the last minute, will continue its 11:45 p.m. time slot. So, hopefully once I start summer vacation though, it'll get better. It is worth noting, I'm now just a few days, next Friday, the next Friday, for me, is basically the end of school. I have one final the following week that was supposed to be an entire week of school originally before Corona kind of ruined everything, so I mean, the end is almost here. I'm almost free, which means my time to record should get better. I mean, I'm going to be really busy with summer farm work, but there is a really good chance that I'm going to be able to keep the daily streak alive well, and I mean, I've said before, I plan to keep this thing going to close to 200 episodes. I mean, 150 is the goal for absolute daily, but I mean, I need to miss 4 days. I can only miss 4 days between now and July 22nd if I want the group's 5th anniversary episode to be episode 200 of season 10. So I mean, we gotta be on a roll, and I'm determined to make it there. I think everything lines up pretty well at this point. That I might take a few days off I'm thinking right now I'm gonna take some days off in early July beforehand, or maybe even right before we get to the actual episode, so that way I can spend time editing the productions for those videos, because I'm gonna try to do some really nice stuff. Anyways, enough rambling.
And also early July, maybe some new content.
Oh yeah, I mean mid to late July there will be some special content that I will, and maybe this is the first time I'm gonna hint at this, but yeah, prepare to get more hints of special content. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye bye.